Well, this is Rich. We're going to talk about the icebreaker tonight, or today, or whatever time it is. We go to, after you log in, it'll say, welcome, whatever your name is. My name's Rich. We go to Pathways. Now, if you haven't taken your assessment, you have to hit Take Your Assessment. Before we go anywhere else, you have to take your assessment. After you've taken your assessment, we'll go to Base Camp. And I don't know if you remember one club or two clubs, but if you remember one club, it should give your club name right here. It says go to Base Camp. We're going to go to Base Camp now. There's several things that you have here, but the main thing is you want to go to My Education Transcript. Now they have a lot of, some do, some don't, but they have different things on here. What you need to do is look for open curriculum. Now on my assessment, it was motivational strategies. Some might be innovative planning, some might be effective coaching. Again, mine's motivational strategies. So I'm going to hit open curriculum. I'm going to go through this pretty quick. It might have access, or launch. What we want to do is launch our icebreaker. So I'm going to hit launch. And when you hit your icebreaker, this should come up. Icebreaker Level 1 project. Hit begin. This tells you about the arrows to go back or forward, or if you have a little section where you have to hit next to look at the slideshow, you go next. So we're going to go to our next slide, and talks about the introduction. And this also has some directions, view, you can look at that later. Project checklist is sort of interesting. Write your speech, rehearse your speech, etc. We're going to move on. Now, I cannot show you both of these. I can only show you one. Assess your skills before your speech. Now, am I confident? I am confident and calm when speaking in front of groups. When I first joined Toastmasters, they did not have a number for me. I was a 0. I was not confident at all. I've been in for a few years, so I've already taken this little assessment. So I hit 4, and just you go on and hit whatever number is the lowest one to the highest one, how comfortable you feel in different things. And when you get through, you can't go any further, then you hit your arrow. And this talks a little bit more about learn and practice in this project. This also just sort of tells you how to use a video. I think most people know how to do this, but it starts out, it's pretty interesting. It's about 3 minutes and 30 something
Every
seconds.
Toastmaster begins their journey with an icebreaker speech. As you prepare to deliver yours, you
Isn't that neat? It has a little video. You can look at your icebreaker speech outline. There we are. And these are points about yourself. And this is optional. Now, in every speech, your first speech from now on, these are the 3 main things you need to have. Is your opening, your body, and your conclusion. These are necessary in every speech. So you can read that or download the icebreaker speech outline. This is rehearse with friends. And I've actually either record myself with a video or smartphone, using a smartphone, taking a video, or even just a tape recorder, if they still have tape recorders, I don't know. I just listen to my speech as I'm going down the car and I'm thinking, oh, I'd left this out, or I'd have too many ahs, and I sort of critique myself. And you can use a mirror. It just has some pointers here. Then you go next, and these are just some different things you can go through. Relax, overcome anxiety, some pointers there, points there, and more things for you to read through when you go through yours. Evaluating yourself. Again, the project checklist that you looked at earlier. Now, see where it says evaluation resources? This is what you're going to have to print out. Let me raise this up a little bit. So there'll be a icon here to print your material, and this is for your evaluation. This is the evaluator has to use this. You can put in your name and the date, the title of your speech. It might be all about John Doe. The member's name is John Doe and the date that you're giving it. The speech length is usually 4 to 6 minutes. So you need to print this out. This is sort of the guide for the evaluations on how he or she'll evaluate you. So it's pretty nice. You'll need to print that out, or you can print out the project. Now the project is sort of a booklet that's about 16 pages long, I believe, and it sort of talks about what you just have gone through, the evaluations, pre-project, I am confident, calm, and post-project, or after your speech. And this is for your own use. If you want to print it out, this is fine. Now, after you've given your speech, do you remember where I said before and all those little questions, how confident you are? You'll have another area which I can't print out. It says after the speech, and you go on and give yourself an assessment. Once you do, it'll say before and after, and then somewhere down here, either this or the next slide, it'll say submit. Once you hit the submit button, then you can go next, and it'll say congratulations, you have completed this project. You'll get a very nice email saying congratulations, and then you can look and you'll have your check mark by your icebreaker. Now before you do your other speeches, you have to have your icebreaker completed. If you don't have it completed, you cannot go on or move on to say, well, I want to do the research and presenting first. Well, no, you can't do that. Now some level 1s might have 4 speeches instead of 3. But right here is how you go through your icebreaker and how to get there. So I hope this helps, and good luck with your speech. Thanks so much for watching.